everyone, and welcome to the 300th show of Joyful Findings. And now, I am finally back! Yay! Goodbye, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 300th show of the Joyful Findings Show on this beautiful October 17th of 2025. Whew, as we're just cruising right through this month, right on time, I guess, because time is like flying really fast and just moving right there. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you, Christopher, for christening my 300th show. Thank you.
You are welcome for the christenator being here.
Thank you. And your name is Christopher too, so that's awesome. Awesome. Yes, Christopher wanted to be involved this time, so that was super cute. I'm glad he could be here to and do some of this stuff with me. He's getting more on-camera shy. When he was younger, he would pop on more. And now I think he's coming out of his shell again, so that's awesome. And thank you for the congratulations. I'm so glad you all could be here. I'm going to name off some of y'all that are out there that I know are out there right now. I'm going between two little chats right now. We got Robert and we got Richard and Maureen and Susie and Dia is out there and Barbara's here. Awesome. So glad you guys get to come. Yay. Ruth is out here. All right. Y'all starting to pop in now. You're getting it. Yay. Those of you just tuning in right now, you'll have to rewind to the beginning because Christopher came in and opened up my show for me today. So that was super cool. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Carol here. Hello, Carol. What's happening? I'm writing you all down. All right. What do I want to talk about tonight? Well, I want to talk about the lovely messages that came through last week for all of you that gave your little palms to Myrna Lou to read. They were amazing. She was amazing. So if you want more information on that, definitely go back. But I'm super excited for all of you and everything that she did let us know about. I'm sure there's more in-depth things that you could find out about yourselves if you contact her. And I'm super excited since I'm thinking about it right now. I might as well just tell you the spiritual message circle is tomorrow night, 8 p.m. So if you guys want to get involved with that, sign up. There'll be links. Tiffany will pop those up at some point. But just look it up under Goldylocks Productions. You can find it. It's fun. All us Goldylocks Production hosts get together and we give messages. It's super cool. Okay, so as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and I have to say that when I step into like this energy of connecting for all of you, which is quite amazing. I should probably do it more often because my body feels better when I do it. But I can feel, and I talk about it all the time, like that throat chakra, but I'm feeling it like more in the right neck side. You know what I mean? So whoever's feeling that stress right now, because I know this isn't mine. This is something that's coming on right now. Okay, so a lot of people have had a very stressful week. Some have had a very easy week. Some are still feeling some of the physical stuff that's going on. So just take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. And just let it all go. Just let it all go. And we're going to stand in our highest and best energy right now. Every single one of you right now are connected in with your highest self. Okay? Hello, Devin and Alita. Hello, Devin. What's happening? I'm writing you guys down. All right, Alita. I got you guys. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Where am I going with all this? I'm so glad to have all you guys back. It's like a big family reunion. I miss some of you guys. Where was I just going with all that? I was just saying it'll all flow back to me. Sometimes I get distracted. It's like squirrel. And then you're on your way. But anyways, no matter what people have been feeling this week, everything is coming to a head, so to speak. It's time for you to really purge right now. And some of us are trying to get into alignment. Okay, that's the word I'm hearing right now, alignment, right? And that's alignment with source. Okay, and when you're connected to source, many, 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 many more things that are good start to happen in your life. Okay, but you have to let go of all that old baggage you might be holding on to. Because I feel like there's someone, like right now, the top of my shoulders feels so heavy. Like I feel like I'm carrying the weight of the world. Okay, so whoever's feeling like you are carrying the weight of the world right now, release it. Release it. Okay, and sometimes I know that's easy to say, but sometimes we hold on to things for so long that it helps identify us and it becomes heavy. And that heaviness is not who we really are. So it's like drop that heaviness, drop whatever that is so you can be in alignment. Okay, because if things are always going bad or things are always getting, miscombobulated, then you're not being connected. Okay. And it's your choice to be connected. Okay. It's totally your choice to be connected. So connect in with your source. And I know that might be a little hard as of late because, like, I've talked to a few people, we've been feeling it physically. There's people that are tired, all kinds of different things that they've been experiencing this week. But I feel like that's part of that purge. Okay. It's part of that purge. Okay. Which is super, super exciting. Okay. Super exciting. Everyone take another deep breath because there's a lot of stuff to let go. There's a lot of people holding on to a lot of stuff. Maybe it's all the new viewers that are popping in today, and this is the first time I'm stepping in your energy, or you're stepping into mine, I guess. You're stepping into mine. So it's like we are, and as I say that, we're going to help transmute that. If there is something that you do not want to continue in your life right at this moment, whether it's a job, a relationship, or, just the way you think about yourself or the way that you treat yourself, now is the time to make that change. Okay. And the only person that can make that change is you. Okay. Nobody can do it for you. No one's coming to save you. There might be people that try to enable you or help you a little bit. But you have to do this for yourself. This is like, and everybody's on their own journey, and we're all opening up at the, different times of whenever, that awakening or, what are the right words that I want to use tonight? They're all over the place. Like there's so many, whatever it is for you, that's going to help you connect in with source, because when you're connected into source, and source is God or whatever name you give to source. Okay. Because we all came here because, it's like, I'm going to talk about that for a minute because I was thinking about this earlier this week. Like we all knew what we were getting into when we decided to come to Earth, when we decided to be born, and we decided to be into the families that we were born into, and all the trials and the tribulations and the successes of life and the relationships and jobs and whatever it is, we all contracted for this. Okay. And we probably thinking now, like, what the hell were we thinking? But we knew we were strong enough to get through all of this. Okay. So I feel like, we are in that process of getting through this right now. And it's kind of like pushing through the veil that has always been in front of us. And we're going to be able to see what our true reality is supposed to be like, rather than maybe what we're used to seeing right now or what we're accustomed to because it's been this way for so long. Okay. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of these, again, I don't have words for what I'm seeing. Sometimes when you connect in with spirit, there's not an English word that will work for what I see. Okay. So for lack of better word, these are like bubbles, but they're not bubbles, and they're all over the place. So it's like there's all this stuff that's going on, and I'm not even sure how to describe it to you, but it's almost like, and I feel like someone's trying to give me information because the top of the crown is starting to activate really hard right now. So they're trying to help me with the words, but it's hard. It's hard to find those words. So I want to say hello to some of you guys. I know I said hello to a few of you guys, but I see there's a few more of you popping in. So let me say hi to Marsha and Pat. And I think I got all you guys over there because I wrote Ruth down. Yes, I wrote Ruth down. And I see Jill over there on YouTube. Let me scroll my little chat here for a second. Hello, Jamie. Good to see you again tonight. Hello. And you guys, Jamie will be on my show. I forget the date right now, but it's my last Friday show in November, right before Thanksgiving. So whatever day that is, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun because she's a lot of fun. So we're just going to make light of it and, do whatever we got to do. Barbara, I want to say thank you for that Venmo. You're amazing. I see Marsha Culver's out here too. Woo, look at all you guys showing up. I better put a C next to your name so I know who you are. All right, and Lanka's hanging out over here. You guys are making me write a long list tonight. This is awesome. Because I did think since it was my 300 show, I wouldn't talk for the whole show. I figured I would just tap in and start getting some messages for everybody because I figured there was going to be a lot of people, a lot of energy with this 300 show this evening. And if I have not said your name, don't be afraid to drop your name in the chat again. I'll read through the list again right now. And if you're out there, say hello. I got Robert, Richard, Maureen, Susie, Dia, Barbara, and she donated. Thank you, Barbara. Ruth, Carol, Devin, Alita, Marsha, Pat, Jill, Jamie, Marsha Culver, Lanka, and Linnell. So if I've missed any of your lovely names and you are interested in having a message, please drop your name in that chat so I know that you're here and I can address you properly. But if not, even if you don't address me and ask for a message, I just want you to pay attention to the things that are being said because they may also pertain to something that's going on in your life. Messages for one could also be messages for another, okay? Because we all have a lot of similarities sometimes, different but the same. So things might flow together for you all this evening, okay? They just might all flow. Thank you. I know, 300 shows. Can you imagine, you guys? Who knew? I've been doing this a long time, and I love all of you for being here. Every single one of you. More than you'll ever know. Oh, and Roy's here. Yeah, I should probably write Roy's now. I should pretty much know when I write Jill, I should write Roy under that. I forgot. Let's see. Who else and what else before we get into the messages? Because I feel like I'm going to jump in tonight because I feel like I'll have stuff to close out with because I feel like there's a lot of energy going on. And I just want to talk about that for a minute before we get into messages. The energy for me, and I have to blame it on the energy and well, not all of it. I can't blame all of it on the energy, but the energy has been intense through the month of October. It has been a roller coaster so far. And like I said, we're only 17 days in. I had to carve out time for me and do what I needed to do for me. So I feel like this message is also for somebody else out there. Like self-care is super duper important. So if you keep putting off, because I kept saying I was going to do this one thing like way back in the spring, and here we are at fall, and like Spirit gave me all that time to get it done, but I kept choosing to do something else. And then your body's like, yo, you need to pay attention to me, and you need to pay attention to me right now. We need to have a serious conversation. So I just want to say that, tapping into that energy, right? Because it has been a roller coaster, but we're all going to get through this. You know what I mean? Just again, I talked about it before. It's like purging what needs to be let go. Okay? So you can be your highest and best self, okay? And you always want to be your highest and best self, right? We always want to be our highest and best self. So, just tap into that. Linnell says, so intense. Yes, 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 yes. Robert says, Melissa, I'm checking with Myrna Lou about the rest of the information she has about me. Well, good, because I felt like she was pretty spot on, and I felt like it will give you some clarity about what you've experienced and what you want to create next. So I think that's wonderful. I think you should do that. Absolutely, Robert. Myrna Lou was pretty good. I've known her for a long time now, so that was pretty good. That was a little palmistry action. Pretty good stuff. All right, so, Marsha just gave me $10 too. I have to look to see which Marsha now because it just says Marsha. Because you guys get to the front of the line. So let me check my little Venmo here, my friends. Oh, let's see. Oh, I knew it was going to be Marsha Culver. Marsha, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. All right. You guys are the best. And both of you gave me $10. So that's a 10-10. I love that. You guys are on it today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Woo! Imagine they give us 7.
Give us 7?
$7. 7 plus 10 is 17.
That's true.
I've seen a lot of 17s lately.
You've seen a lot of 17s lately?
Yeah.
Would you like to share anything else with my people? Or you just want to interject when you feel it?
I'll just interject when I feel like it.
Okay, perfect.
Woohoo!
So he's working with me tonight. He is in the energy, as you can tell, because he's woohooing like I normally do. So Christopher is bringing that youthful energy. So let's think about that for a minute. He's bringing in that youthful energy. Remember when we were kids and we would have fun and just be kids. Remember what it was like to just be a kid? You know, so I feel like this kid energy, so it's kind of like rebirthing. So some of us are really old now, you know, not all of us, but some of us. You know, so grasp into that concept of your inner child as we go through this tonight. Okay. Oh, love it. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so Barbara and then Marsha Culver, and then we'll carry on from there. So let me cross you off this list over here, and then you off over here. All right, this way I don't get confused, my friends, All right, and I don't see any other new names popping up, but oh, Carol Ann is here. All right, I got to add you, Carol Ann. I got you all now. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just like tap in. I'm going to write Barbara's name down and I'm just going to get into her energy because Barbara allows me into her energy very easily. So let's see what Miss Barbara has going on. Barbara, singing from the rooftops. What is that all about? Is that a song for something?
It is.
It is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So something's going on with family. You got some family going on. And it's like there's a level of something new that's happening for you. You're like at a level 5 and you're going to a level 6. So what are you advancing in right now? Because I feel like whatever it is, I feel like it's spiritual. I feel like you are being much more in tune with yourself. You're being much more honest with yourself. You're being much more honest with other people. Not that you weren't before, but it just like comes out of your mouth and you're like, whoa, probably should have watched how I said that. But you know, it happens to me all the time. I'm like, ooh, I could have said that nicer. Yeah. So what else am I getting for you? Travel, moving, packing. Are you getting something, Christopher?
A good sense of imagination.
A good sense of imagination. What else do you get with that?
Just really good sense of imagination.
Well, she is an artist, so you have to have an imagination to put your art on paper.
Yep.
So your imagination is going to come out into your art. And I also feel like you have a dragon that's stepping forward.
Again.
You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a green dragon. And it's like, it's coming in and just kind of like swooping around you. And I feel like it's a protector, but I also feel like it's bringing forth a message. And it also brings me back into a time when dragons were here and could be here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you today, dear. So maybe there's going to be a painting of a dragon coming up. And it's funny because I see two different kinds. I see one that's really long and lanky, and then I see like a little baby like one. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain, but I'm sure you'll get it in your imagination. So I'm going to leave that with you, Barbara. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Woo! She says, "What, a green dragon? Wow, love it. Thank you so much. You're so welcome."
Of green dragons.
All right, and I see Pooja's out there. Woo! What did you say, Christopher?
Speaking of green dragons,
yes,
I will go get something for you.
All right, he's going to
the chat right now. See you later, chat.
All right, he's going to go get his green dragon. All right, Miss Marsha. It's been a little while since I've read you, dear. Let's see what you got going on in your world. You're always so busy. You're always so busy. Running, moving. And it's funny how my voice is getting so soft with you right now. What's going on? Like, you need calm. Like, do you need a retreat? Like, do you need your own, like, retreat? That's what I'm getting. Like, you need to retreat into your own retreat. And I know you get involved with a lot of those different things, but this is all about you. This is all about you right now. This has nothing to do with anyone else around you. This has everything to do with you. This is like you. It's so funny because I see you like in this, I want to call it a sauna because that's what it kind of looks like. So I see you like in this infrared sauna, you know what I mean? And you're kind of like sweating it out a little bit. And then you're like moving to the next activity. And then it's like you're going through some kind of detox. Did you want to detox from something? Because that's what this kind of reminds me of, you know what I mean? With the modalities that I'm seeing in front of me. But this is going to help assist you. Your retreating is going to help assist you in moving further ahead. Because when you can sit in quiet, you hear everything so clearly. But you also like to be a busybody and stay busy all the time. Like, there's always got to be like some kind of action. So I'm getting like some self-retreat, some self-love for you. And also, is there a gentleman in your life right now? Or have you been like, because I see like this gentleman, and I'm going to call him a gentleman because he's not your normal, I'm going to say type, but he's like a true gentleman that wants to enjoy their time with you, but still give you the freedom to be yourself. So I feel like there's going to be a new relationship that's coming up for you that allows you to get away from all the noise and the chaos and feel just like cocooned in love. That's what I'm getting. The cocooned in love. So that's what I'm getting for you, Marsha. So I see some great things coming for you in the very near future. So yay. Love it. All right. So let's see. So those were my only 2 donations. So then I can carry on to dice. What I do now, you guys, is kind of weird, but not weird at the same time. But I just move my hand across the board and, and then I stop on somebody's name. So, Alita, you get to be next. So I hope you're still out there, and thank you for being here. It'll be a pleasure to tap into what I can find out about you today. All right, you'll have to wait a minute. Okay, honey? All right, so Alita, you are in the process or have been in the process you do light language or something like that, because I'm getting lots of energy around you. You may not always understand what you're doing, but what I just drew on this paper kind of reminds me of light language and tapping into who you really are. I feel like sometimes you have to, sometimes you work too hard because something's going on with the shoulders or something. But I'm also getting like this energy going on. So either you're in your awakening or opening up to your awakening. And I also feel like there's been a change of address, or there's going to be a move of some sort, or maybe you've moved a few times and you're trying to find that right spot. Because I keep getting the number 3 for you. 3, 3, 3, 3, and I also get the number 2. So it's those are significant for you. So if numbers are showing up for you, please pay attention to them, because those are messages for you that you're supposed to be paying attention to. And I'm also getting the letter D. Okay, so this is someone I feel like or have known. And you may have known them that when they were small. Okay, but they're giving me the letter D. But it's also about you. It's almost like they see you, whoever this D person is. They don't want to give me a whole lot of information. They're saying you'll know. But I'm seeing you kind of like jumping on this trampoline and then moving on. So there's something that you want to take a leap of faith on. And I'm getting this person with the name D is telling you now is the time to take your leap of faith. So I'm going to leave that with you, Alita. Thank you for being here today. Marcia says, I plan on it. I'm going traveling, and yes, detox too. No gentleman yet, and yay. Yay! That's exciting. That's exciting. Good. I'm glad you're going to travel. That's good. All right, let's see who's next, and then we'll pop in. All right, Pat. Pat's next. Pat, new beginnings. And I'm getting the color green, which is funny because Christopher has that green dragon over there. So I'm getting the color green again. But this one's not a dragon this time. For you, green is go. Okay, green means go. Like, are you holding yourself back from something? Because now I feel like I'm at the stoplight, and it's red. And then, it's going to turn green. And it's going to turn green. And it's like go time. So whatever it is that you're stepping into right now is going to be about going forward for you. I don't know if you think about other people before you make your decisions about you, but they're saying that it needs to be about you. So something that you desire to do, something you want to create for yourself. And also meditation, you are getting the messages. You just don't trust them yet. So spend more time in meditation to start trusting the messages, especially if they feel light and airy rather than dark and heavy. So discernment, I get, is super important for you right now. And stand in your light and stand in your power, my friend. So I'm going to leave that with you, Pat. Thank you for being here today, my lovely friend. Actually, this is a great time to have a word from my sponsors. Beautiful Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space. If you guys are ready to change up the energy in your homes, your office, your RVs, wherever you're living right now, she is the great person to call to change up that energy so you can find the right chi in your living space. Amazing stuff. I'm telling you, you just got a little placement here and there. No big adjustments. No major rehauls needed. Just juice it up a little bit to change up the energy in your space. Give it a go, you guys. Check out Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space. Thanks. Awesome. Like I said, check out fengshuimyspace.com. Change up the energy in your beautiful homes that you already have created into your oasis. It's an amazing thing. And the holidays are coming, so this is also a great thing that you could purchase for somebody possibly. That hard to buy for person that would never do it for themselves, but maybe this is the gift they're just needing. So think about that as we go into the gift giving season, as all those beautiful holidays are going to be fastly approaching. We haven't even reached Halloween yet, but all the stuff is there. So I'm not going to mention the holidays yet, but because I don't want them to come too fast. But you know what's coming up, so be prepared. Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space, thank you for being a sponsor of the Joyful Finding Show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then beautiful Lola Blue down there in Northport, Florida, putting all the love in the products for all of you to use on your bodies. Oh my God, it's amazing. Look at how good my hair looks, guys. Check out lolablueliving.com. Choo! Discover the art of clean living with lolablueliving.com. Handcrafted in Northport, Florida, our natural soaps, soy candles, and shampoo bars bring eco-friendly luxury to your daily routine. From refreshing sugar scrubs to soothing CBD massage creams, every product is made with love and care. Elevate your self-care game and shop now at lolablueliving.com. Feel good, live better naturally. Love, love, love the products and love the owner and her beautiful husband. Amazing people. She's going to be on my show here in November. That's going to be a hoot. We're going to have a lot of fun and just enjoy the holiday season as we get closer to it, my friends. So check out, and that's right, use the code for 15% off. The word is orange for the word October. October has been pretty orange so far. So you guys try it out. October 31st, Halloween at midnight, it's all over. The next code will be out after that. And thank you, Jamie, for being a sponsor of me. And I'm happy to sponsor you because this is what we're going to be doing moving forward. We're going to be working together so much more with everybody. It's going to be like a little domino falls where we all kind of like, all the mom and pops kind of roll back in again and make it a beautiful thing. So we're going to support each other moving forward. Love that. Love that. Yes. Love, love, love. I love you. I love you. Pat says, thank you, Melissa. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And Jill says they're going to use Marsha when they get their new house. That's awesome. Is Robin out there too? I'm seeing Robin's name over here. Hey, Robin. Oh, you are there, Robin. Let me write your name down too. All right. Let's see what else we get for messages this evening. I feel like there's a bunch of you out there. I feel like a message would be very helpful for all of you. So again, like I said, if I happen to say something that resonates with you, please take that. Okay. Please take it. Okay. And I don't know, there's a bunch of you tonight. I might be able to get through all of you. I might have to shorten up my messages a little bit to get through all of you, but I feel like y'all need a message. So, all right. Well, Jamie, you get to be next. Isn't that funny? I just did your little commercial there, and there you are. Jamie in a bubble floating around. This is so funny. Okay, so right now, what I'm seeing as you as the observer, like you are observing a lot of different things right now, and you're absorbing them too, but not in a bad way. You're like absorbing some kind of new knowledge or some new information that is flowing to you to flow out to others. So again, I feel like you're very, 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 very in tune. And I feel like you're going to start sharing more of that intuition with others, not just into your products, but with others. I feel like it's going to start flowing out in conversation. I feel like, you've been expanding so much in your spiritual realm and so much, but I feel like this is about you tapping into that more, the spiritual realm of it all and the messages that are flowing through to you, because you totally trust it now because I get a big check mark. You know what I mean? Like we checked it off the list. So they're just, it's going to say more expansion for you moving forward. So I'm excited to see what you do with all of that expansion and all the knowledge that you're gaining. I mean, like, it's amazing. It's amazing, Jamie. All right, so I got Jamie. All right, who's next? Who's next? I'm just going to flow through you guys. Robert. All right, so Robert, I feel like things have been kind of wavy for you. Maybe emotional, physical. I feel like you're feeling it all. I feel like you got sucked into some kind of I feel like I want to scrunch up my shoulders. What is going on? Why are you like this right now? You just have to learn to relax. I feel like you're on edge a little bit, okay? And they're just saying that it's time for you to relax, take a deep breath. Everything's going to fall into place. You're going to start to trust now. I think everything that's changing in the circumstances of where you're living and things that you're doing are instrumental in the next part of your path. Okay, there's something to learn. There's something to heal. There's something to expand on. There's going to be a lot of information that's going to be flowing to you much faster because of this situation. Okay. And they're saying that it's going to be like a hop, skip, and a jump. So it's like really fast for you. So it's not going to be like a slow motion thing. There's going to be things that are going to escalate very quickly for you. And I'm also getting a change of job. So I don't know if you're still looking into that or whatever, but employment is going to change or promotion, or someone recognizes your quality. Okay, because you are a quality worker. You produce. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you today, Robert. All right, who do we get next? All right, Jill, you're next. Jill. It's funny because Jill, when I keep saying your name, I don't know why I'm getting this, but remember the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill go up the hill to fetch a pail of water. I don't know why I'm getting this for you. I don't even remember all of it right now. I would have to sing it all the way out, and I don't feel like that's what I need to do right now. But anyways, I'm getting like, again, nostalgia, like old time stuff, vintage. I don't know why I'm getting like stuff from like the 60s and the 70s and even the 20s and the 50s I just feel like, I don't know, do you own any of this vintage things that I'm bringing up right now? Because I don't know why I'd be bringing this up. But I feel like there's some key pieces that you need to pay attention to. So something you have that is vintage that you need to pay attention to. Those are the messages that are coming through for you today, Jill. So definitely, I don't know what that could be for you. It could be anything. I mean, it could be a coin that you've had, your father gave you when you were 5. You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything. All right. So Jamie says, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Robert says, thank you, Melissa. You're very welcome. All right. Robin's back over here now. She's bouncing between YouTube and Rumble. You're just bouncing back and forth. That's good. You're bringing that energy back and forth, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. All right, let's see who's next. All right, Carol. And I don't know if I've ever read for you, Carol, so welcome. Let's see what I get for you, dear. Do you like to cook? I'm seeing a ladle. I'm seeing soup. I'm seeing 2. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing someone on the outside of you. I feel like there's music going on too. I'm feeling musical notes. I'm feeling, because you can get into like, a really good mood and start just like jamming out or whatever. Because I feel like there's 2 of you. So I don't know if you're in a relation, but I'm getting 2 of you. But I'm also getting like a big bear hug from somebody on the other side that's stepping through for you. And I'm also getting this, a star, like a star, just a star, like a shooting star. What does the star mean? Because I'm getting Well, you have to remember you shine like a star. Sometimes you forget that. It's like you need to buff it up a little bit. You know what I mean? They're like, put your shine on. So I don't know if you've been lacking in the shine department, or maybe you've been feeling a little depleted a little bit lately. But it's time for you to tap into some of that. Okay. Tap into a little bit more of your shine. Like, what makes you happy? You know, it's like maybe you need to have a list, you know, like what are the things that make me happy, and start writing them down. Because I feel like you need to or want to create more of that in your life. So I'm going to leave that with you, Carol, and I hope you enjoy that. Thank you for being here. All right. Devin, I haven't read for you in a long time. Let's see what you got going on. Okay, so you have a lot going on. Like, I feel like it's kind of like funny, but not funny at the same time, because if you remember Gumby, that's what I'm seeing right now, is like Gumby being all stretched out, you know, to his max or whatever. So I don't know who is stretching you right now, but you also need to learn to make some boundaries. So I don't know who these boundaries are for, but I'm getting boundaries is the word. You know what I mean? Just like you would with your cattle, you would make a boundary for them so they can't cross the boundary, right? So I feel like there's a boundary that someone's crossing with you that you need to look into and set those boundaries. And truth, like truth, like you are speaking your truth, but I feel like it's hard for you to get it out. I don't know what, you know, because when I talk to you, you have no problem being able to speak. So, but I feel like you're having a hard time saying something that's on your mind, maybe. And you really need to get it off your chest, because if not, it becomes a weight of the world. So whatever you're kind of holding back, just say it. You know, it's not up to you how other people are going to react to it. You know what I mean? And, but I also see like there's going to be like some changes that are coming up for you. Like they're all being lined up for you. Like you've been asking for things secretly in your own little mind. You know what I mean? And I don't mean little, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like not outside of yourself, but your mind. But it's like they're setting things up for you. Like you are asking for things maybe in prayer, even if you don't call it prayer. I feel like there are things that you are wanting to accomplish and things that will bring you joy. And I feel like you're going to start kicking some stuff to the curb, people, places, and things that don't bring you joy anymore. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of things that are being lined up for you. I feel like the rest of this fall is going to be really busy for you. So you're going to be wrapping things up and getting things done. But I feel like you have, things that you really want to say and you're holding back. So I'm saying, let it go, Devin, let it go. And I'm so glad you're here. I don't see many of your pictures on Facebook anymore, so I don't see much of you. So, but it's so good to see you. And also, there's a long thread for you, Devin. And it's like it's like, what is this? I don't know what this is, but they're showing me this thread. So I don't know what thread means for you, but I want you to tap into that and see what thread means for you. So I'm going to leave that with you, Devin. Thank you for being here. All right. Oh, Lenka's next. Oh, I got time to finish all of you. If not, I might run over just a little bit. It's my 300th show. Lenka is just going with the flow. And this is so funny. And I know you don't play the violin unless there's something I don't know about you. But I'm seeing this violin and it's being played in this most energetic way. Okay, it's the best way for me to describe it. Okay, it's just they're jamming out on this violin. So V for violin means something for you. Okay, and I'm not sure what that is, but that's what I was getting for you, Lenka. And just going with the flow. And there's going to be like, there's something. I'm also getting the letter W. Why am I just getting letters tonight? This is kind of weird. Is this like it's kind of like a charades. Like I'm going to give you hints, but you have to figure it out. So I'm getting a W with you. Okay. And I'm getting like these little waves. So maybe there's there's water. Maybe, are you planning another vacation? I don't think you are yet. But I feel like there's waves or something wherever this is. And I don't feel like it's our beach. I don't feel like it's our area. I feel like this is, somewhere else. And I get that you're going to start planning for it. And also, things are going to start to pop, and that's the word they're using, pop into place for you. So it's just like all of a sudden it just happens. Like it's not something you're shooting for or whatever. It's just something that's going to pop, and it's just going to be there for you. It kind of reminds me of popcorn because there's going to be a lot of it. So whatever it is, there's going to be abundance of it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you, Lenka. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. All right, Susie. Susie Q. All right, what do I get for you? Breaking out of the box, getting out of your norm, learning to chill out a little bit, taking your time with things, getting a greater understanding, peeling back the layers. Boy, Susie, you've done a lot since I saw you last night. This is a lot of stuff. And then there's like so I don't know if you do any kind of art or drawing. I do know you journal. So I'm just wondering if you ever draw anything as well in that journal. And if you just let your hand flow in what you would just kind of like draw, you might just kind of amaze yourself, because I feel like you're really connected right now and there's an energy that wants to come through you, and I think it can glide. And it's funny, I'm hearing the clicking in my little ear doing that. So it's like I feel like there's something that wants to flow through you with some new information for you. So I'm gonna leave that with you, Susie. Thank you for being here. Let's see who's next. All right, Dia. I still get stars and stripes for you. And then I get the word justice again, like I'm getting repeats with you. So there's something that transpires that brings all of this through. And I feel like also when I see that, like the stars and the stripes, again, I keep going back to movies, and I feel like it has to do with your show. You know what I mean? And getting that produced and finding the right people that will work with you, and all of that. Right? Because it's like you've tried so hard, you know what I mean? And I say try because you had, and it's like, but I feel like there's going to be something like there's this switch that goes off that helps you create that. Okay. But also your mom is coming through right now. And thank you. She's saying, for being there for your dad and watching over him and, keeping an eye on everything. And also she wants to come through and say, Devin, thank you for what you're doing too. But really, where so much has taken place and Dia is always there on a constant, your mother wants to come through and say, thank you, because it's not an easy task in this time, in this moment. But she thanks you from the bottom of her heart, and she misses all of you so much. And the farm, like that was her life. That was everything that she loved. She loved family and farm. She loved the F's. Okay, family and farm. That was her thing. And that's what she stood behind and always stood behind. Even when I did readings for her back in the day, your mom was I loved her. She was such an amazing woman. But she comes forth with her strong attitude and says, be strong, my children. You know what I mean? She wants you to be strong and to be kind. So I'm going to leave that with you, Dia. And I'm sorry I kicked in Devin there too, but she wanted to address him as well. So thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. But Stars and Stripes, I need to look that movie up again and see what it's all about, because why does it keep coming up for me? All right, Maureen, have you moved yet? This is what I'm getting. Let's see, Maureen. I think last I knew you were getting the something. But you're like in this little whirlwind right now with this move, with this new life that you're creating for yourself. You're not moving too fast, but it feels like it's a whirlwind, right? It feels like it's just kind of like moving you around in a lot of different ways, okay? Because you're like swaying this way and you're swaying that way. And you're moving, you're uprooting yourself, and you're going to create new roots in your new beginning. And this is where you're Your son is going to step in and go, oh, I can't wait to go spend time on the beach with you, Mom. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be sitting right beside you the whole time. Whatever you're doing, he's going to be there. Okay. And he's like planted roots there too. Like he's like, it's kind of like, and now he's showing me a carrot being pulled out of the ground. You know what I mean? Like your roots are that easy to pull out of where you are right now to move that it's like a carrot. But what you're going to be rooting in South Carolina is going to be like a big oak tree that is firmly planted in the ground. So this is where you get to create everything that you are planting this moment forward. And he couldn't be more proud of you. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you, Maureen. Thank you for being here, dear. All right. Let's see. I got a few of you left. Let's see. All right. Pooja. Because I think I missed you the last time I did my show. Pooja. What are you got going on? There's a lot of things going on around you. Like, do you feel like you're, sometimes do you feel like you're backed up in a corner? You know what I mean? And just like everyone is coming at you and it's like you don't even have a minute to be by yourself and you just need that minute. Because I feel like there's a lot of going on around you and coming at you. Like there's a lot of stuff coming at you. And I almost feel like I want to be like a knight now. And I want to have this big shield on my arm. And I just want to block it. Okay. So I'm getting that you need to block some of these people. It's time to block some of these beautiful people. Okay. So I call them beautiful because everybody's beautiful, but we don't all have to, love each other. But I love you, but I don't have to love you. Does that make sense? But I'm getting like you're off and also feeling like you have to be in this mighty protective type of way. I don't even know how to describe it. But anyways, you're going to break free of all that because you're learning new processes for you to handle what's coming at you. You're setting your boundaries with these people, and that's what's most important. Because the more boundaries that you set, it's almost like the wiser you become is the words that I'm hearing, is the wiser you become by you setting the boundaries that need to be set for people. Okay, so there we go. That's what I'm getting for you, my friend. Pooja, set your boundaries, but find your joy, find your peace, find your inner peace, and don't let anyone disturb it. It's like the calm between the storms. You always stay calm. You have that ability. Okay. All right. Richard, are you still out there? Are you not at work tonight? Richard. Because I didn't hear him say he left, but he might have, and I didn't see it. All right. Ooh, busy. I feel like you're super busy. Busy. I think I saw you say you were chilling earlier or whatever, but there's busyness going on around you. So maybe I'm also seeing you kind of in the same work. Oh, you work later, 9 p.m. Okay, cool. Which is funny because it's 9 p.m. here. So you get to watch the whole show. That's good. Let's see. What else am I getting for you, Richard? I'm getting plants. And I'm getting horticulture. And I'm getting... I'm also seeing like the hydroponic towers. You know what I'm talking about? Like I see you growing a lot of your own vegetables and, herbs and things in your own home because you're already attracted to plants. And also, is there like, is there a place around you, like a nursery that works with plants? Because like here in Florida, I mean, they have the weirdest things down here, but not the weirdest things, because they have a place where you you go and water people's plants, and then you take care of people's plants. Like, I feel like you're going to do something like that on the side. You know what I mean? They go on vacation and you'll take care of their plants or something like that. But yeah, something like that. I feel like something like that, because I feel like something around plants and horticulture is coming up for you, Richard. So I'm going to leave that with you, Richard. All right. And then we have Linnell. Are you writing or journaling right now? Because I feel like I sat down and I just felt like I wrote like 5 pages, like super duper fast. It's a super duper important message for myself, for you, not for me, but for you. And I feel like you are on the roller coaster with the energies too. So you might be fluctuating and, like the highs and the lows or whatever. And I just feel like you are planting new roots is what they're telling me. And you are still just a seedling. Okay. So whatever you're doing right now, you started something new that is just a seedling. It's funny, I keep talking about plants. This just flowed right into your message. So it's like, yeah. So I'm seeing a seedling. So, are you going to have more grandbabies? But anyways, I'm seeing a seed has been planted, and you have planted that seed, and it has growth, and it's only going to continue to grow. So keep growing, Linnell. There's going to be new opportunities in the near future. All right, Roy, do you like to sing in the shower? And I also feel like doing things outside of your norm, or acting a little bit more silly, or a little bit more let go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're that kind of person. I've never met you in person, so I don't know. But they're just saying to joke around, have fun, laugh it off a little bit. What is this all about? Why do they want you to do this? Have you been fretting lately about things? And I don't usually use the word fretting. So what are you fretting about? And you may not be. Look up the definition, because it might have like several meanings, like a lot of words do, which is so crazy, but it does. So Roy, I just get that. Do things out of joy, happiness, and all of that. And also meditation is super duper important for you, because you are opening up a lot more to your soul beings. Okay. And then we have beautiful Robin. Breaking barriers. Ooh, you're going to bust through barriers. Like you're busting through something you've been wanting to bust through for a while. It kind of reminds me of the Kool-Aid man. I love that analogy. It's like you're just going to bust through the wall. Like you're the Kool-Aid man. So there's some kind of new expansion coming for you, my friend. And you're going to allow yourself this freedom to enjoy that. You also like to stay a busybody and stay very, very, very busy. And they're telling me you need to work smarter, not harder. So I guess you need to sit back and maybe look at maybe all the things that you're doing, so that you can do it in a more, because I feel like you're going to change things up. Maybe your schedule is going to change. There's going to be some things that you're going to change. And these are for your highest and best good. So you'll know when to change them, because you're like, when it happens, you just do it. Okay. When it finally gets to that point, you just do it. Right. There might be a long time coming to it, but when you step into it, you're just going to do it. So I see that happening for you, my friend. And Carol Ann, thank you for my message last night. It was exactly what I needed to hear before I went to bed last night. So thank you. All right, Carol Ann. Dun, 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 dun. I'm getting this trumpet. Like I'm going to, where am I? Where is this trumpet? Dun, 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 dun. Like I feel like it's an announcement. I feel like there's some kind of announcement that's coming that warrants this trumpet. Okay, so there's some kind of trumpet being played for you. So just know that great things are on the way, because this trumpet is announcing a surprise. It kind of reminds me of royalty in a way, but it's like trumpets. I'm hearing trumpets. Okay. And this is also angels coming forward. So there's a lot of grace around you. Those are the words they're using right now. Grace. So I'm going to leave that with you, Carol Ann. And then Marsha, I'll give you yours later. I think I got all of you. I did it in 901. I did every single one of you. I think I got you all. Hold on, Christopher. Let me just go through my stuff and then I'll let you talk to them. All right. So Pooja says, thanks, Melissa, for the message. Yes, I need some time away. Other people's worries. Yes, yes, and yes. Jill said, thank you. That's interesting. Not sure she's going to look for that artifact I'm talking about. Robert says, oh, thank you, Melissa. You're welcome. Robin says, wow, awesome. This is what is happening. Thank you. You're welcome. Amazing show. Absolutely. Thank you for the message. Robert says, you're welcome. Bull Maureen says, thank you. Such a beautiful message. You're welcome, my friend. And thank you for all of you for wishing me a 300th show. It's been amazing playing with you guys in the energy field and allowing to get in and tap into all of your energies so that we can have conversations. And before I really tap it out, we're going to have a word from Christopher because I feel like he wants to share something. Yes, darling.
We have a special event going on from this show until the next. Christopher's quiz. I will give you quiz questions. Wacky quiz questions.
How are you going to do that between now and the show? They won't see them. The quiz would have to be now, and they could come up with their answer by next week.
Yeah, no.
All right, maybe we have to rethink this.
Yeah, no.
All right, so we just need to rethink it.
No, the question is, what is the capital of Ohio?
All right, you guys.
Goodbye.
That's your quiz. That's your quiz, guys.
Answer on the next show.
Answer on the next show, not this one, but that's funny. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you.
Yay!
You guys, it's been most amazing spending this hour in this beautiful energy and sharing all of it with all of you. Each one of you are doing great things in your own time, in your own awakening, in your own connections. And like I said, make that connection to source one of those things, because then everything starts to fall into place, and it doesn't have to be in a religious building, but it has to be connected to source. Connect into your higher self, connect into source, because that's where all your answers and all your truths are going to come from. And you're going to do amazing things as we move forward. As we keep moving forward, though, a lot of the old things are going to keep collapsing as we are rebuilding, okay? And rebuilding to a place that we all belong, every single one of us worldwide. I'm excited to see what happens through the month of October and through the rest of this year, because each one of us are changing in so many different ways for the best for everyone. So I love everyone. Have the most amazing week. And don't forget Spiritual Message Circle tomorrow night, 8 p.m. And I love all of you. Have a great week. See you next Friday.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.